An RS2 is a must-have for any angler's fly box. This mayfly merger pattern is one of the most versatile and effective flies to fish. I'm going to be tying this RS2 on an Allen Fly Fishing D103S hook between the sizes of 16 through 20. This particular hook is a dry fly hook and has a straight eye, 1X long shank, and thin wire. This hook is new to the Allen Fly Fishing lineup, so go ahead and check them out by visiting www.allenflyfishing.com. Let's begin by attaching our thread at the 75% point of the hook shank and continue to advance our thread back towards the bend of the hook, ensuring that the tag end of the thread is secured on top of the hook shank as you wrap. With your thread hanging in line with the barb of the hook, go ahead and prepare 2 light done microfibetts and measure them against the hook shank so they are shank length long and that the tips are even. Now attach the microfibetts to the end of the thread base with 3 secure thread wraps. To splay the tails of the fly, go ahead and grasp the tag end of the thread and place the thread in between the 2 microfibetts. Now pull the thread forward towards the eye of the hook and secure it on top of the hook shank. Once the thread is secure, go ahead and trim off the excess thread. Continue to advance your thread forward, ensuring that you tie down the buttons of the microfibetts as you wrap. With your thread hanging at the 70% point of the hook shank, go ahead and trim off the excess microfibetts as close as you can to the tie down point. Now continue to advance your thread back towards the base of the tail. With your thread hanging just in front of the base of the tails, go ahead and pull out a very small amount of Adams Gray Superfine Dubbing and apply it evenly to your thread. Now begin to wrap your dubbed thread around the hook shank, beginning at the base of the tails, and then forward, creating a tapered body, ending at the 75% point of the hook shank. Now prepare a 1-inch piece of bright white antron and attach it on top of the hook shank with secure thread wraps. Advance your thread forward, securing the buttons of the antron to the hook shank, and trim off the excess antron just behind the eye of the hook. While holding the antron on top of the hook shank, begin to advance your thread back to the 70% point of the hook shank, creating a smooth tapered thorax. Again, apply a very small amount of Adams Gray Superfine Dubbing evenly to your thread, and begin to wrap the dub thread around the hook shank, beginning at the tie down point of the antron, and then forward, creating a smooth tapered dubbed thorax that ends just behind the eye of the hook. Now finish your fly right behind the eye of the hook with the whip finish tool and clip off the excess thread. With a pair of scissors, go ahead and trim the antron wing so it's about 1.5 to 2 eye lengths long. The wing should extend slightly past the 50% point of the hook shank. And that's how you tie the RS2.